Quality food, quality life. Learning about quality food, quality life. You must be enjoying mouth-watering bhel puri, chaat and other foods. Your mother must also be making tasty food for you at home, consisting of rice, dal and vegetables. All living organisms required food. Food provides carbohydrate, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. All these constituents of food are required by our body for its proper growth, development and maintenance. Our country produces food in large quantity. We come to know through newspaper, magazines, televisions, etc. that a lot of effort are being made to improve methods of agriculture for better food production. India is a densely populated nation. We need a lot of food to feed our people. To meet with this increasing demand, more land should be brought under cultivation. Our country is already intensively cultivated. In spite of all these efforts, still we do face scarcity of food produce. We need better methods to improve our food production and also the quality of crops. Green and White Revolution. Two major movements took place in our country in the past, known as the Green Revolution and White Revolution. Green Revolution. Before 1965, there was famine in many parts of India. The government decided to use fertilizers, better methods of irrigation and introduced high-yielding variety that was HYV of seeds. This was done to improve food production. Collectively, these methods came to be known as the Green Revolution. Or Norman Ernest Borlaug, an American agronomist, is known as father of the Green Revolution. White Revolution. In 1970, Indian National Dairy and Development Board (NDDB) started a program called Operation Flood, by which the entire nation would be covered by a milk grid to make milk available in plenty. India then became a largest producer of milk and milk products, and this movement come to be known as the White Revolution. Anand Milk Union Limited, the maker of Amul products, was the driving force behind this movement. Professor Verghese Kurien, the chairman of NDDB at that time, is known as the father of White Revolution. Better crop yields. Cereals like rice, wheat, jawar, etc., pulses like gram, black gram, etc., oilseeds like groundnut, mustard, etc., and other fruits, vegetables and spices are grown extensively across our country. Apart from these crops, fodder crops like Sudan grass, Rhodes grass, barseem, etc. are raised as fodder for the livestock. The plants of the same variety grown at a place at the same time on a large scale are referred to as crop. Different crops require different climatic condition, soil types, period of exposure to sunlight, etc. Some of the crops are season specific, that is, they are grown in a particular season. Cultivation includes several activities carried out by the farmers. These activities spread over the period of time. The yield of crops can be improved by adopting some modern techniques of farming. It can be achieved by using better variety of seeds, taking better care of the crop plants, and protecting crops before and after harvesting. Using better variety of seeds. In recent times, better crops are grown using hybrid seeds. Hybridization is a technique of crossbreeding two different varieties of crop plants, each having the desired characteristics, to obtain a new variety having a combination of a desired characteristics. Most crops so developed have higher yields, better quality, better resistance to diseases and pests, short period of maturation, etc. Such varieties of crops are termed as high-yielding varieties, HYV. The greatest advantage of HYV is the higher yield. Therefore, more and more farmers are switching over the HYV of crops. Hybrid varieties of rice and wheat are available in the market under the names Jaya, T141, that is for rice, and Sonalika, Arjun, Sonara 64, that is for wheat, and many more. Taking better care of the crop plants. The yield of the crops depends on the nutrients added to the soil, the methods of irrigation, and the cropping pattern. Nutrients. Just as we required various minerals for our healthy growth, plants too required certain minerals for their proper growth. These are known as nutrients. Plants need nearly 16 different elements as nutrients. Some of these elements are required by them in large amounts and are called macronutrients. Others are required in very small amounts or trace amounts. They are known as micronutrients. Repeated cultivation of crops decreases the primary nutrients present in the soil. In order to make up for the deficiency of nutrients in the soil, it has to be enriched. So, the required nutrients are supplied to the soil in the form of manure and fertilizer. Activity. Develop a composite pit in your school. Put remains of your food from the tiffin box, skins and peels of fruits into the pit. Cover them with a layer of soil. Sprinkle water over it. Continue with this procedure till the pit is completely tilled up. Manures. Manure is a product obtained by the decomposition of organic matter like cow dung, human wastes, and plant reduce, which replenishes the soil with essential elements and adds humus to the soil. This enhances the fertility of the soil. Fertilizers. A chemical fertilizer is a compound containing a primary plant nutrients, namely nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, which makes the soil more fertile and enhance the growth of plants. Fertilizer can be of three main types. Table below shows the different fertilizers used. In order to maintain or improve the fertility of the soil, chemical fertilizers are supplied in proper doses before and during the cultivation of each crop. These chemicals are soluble in water and are readily absorbed by the plants. A chemical fertilizer is compact and concentrated, hence it is easy to handle. Continuous use of chemical fertilizer can turn the soil infertile. It reduces the organic matter content of the soil and can also cause harm to the natural microbial flora of the soil. Organic farming is now being advocated to address this issue. It is a farming system with minimal or no use of chemicals as fertilizer or pesticides, etc. The system uses organic manure, recycled farm wastes, and biological agent to enhance the fertility of the soil and for pest control. Summary: Green Revolution. Before 1965, there was famine in many parts of India. The government decided to use fertilizers, better methods of irrigation, and introduced high-yielding variety HYV of seeds. This was done to improve food production. Collectively, these methods came to be known as the Green Revolution, or Norman Ernest Borlaug, an American agronomist, is known as father of the Green Revolution. White Revolution. In 1970, Indian National Dairy and Development Board (NDDB) started a program called Operation Flood, by which the entire nation would be covered by a milk grid to make milk available in plenty. Then become a largest producer of milk and milk products, and this movement come to be known as the White Revolution. Anand Milk Union Limited, the makers of Amul products, was the driving force behind this movement. Cereals like rice, wheat, jawar, etc., pulses like gram, black gram, etc., oilseeds like groundnut, mustard, etc., and other fruits, vegetables and spices are grown extensively across our country. That is all in this topic. Keep growing plants. See you soon.